Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas at NRG Stadium in Houston. We count down to kickoff in what should be an epic one here between the New England Patriots and the Atlanta Falcons. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis, beyond thrilled to be bringing you the Super Bowl, all the pomp, all the circumstance, all the we begin the next half-century of Super Bowls to a strobe of flashes. Super Bowl 51 from Houston is underway. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll
Super Bowl 51, folks. If you like these prediction videos, leave a like. And most importantly, leave a comment. Let me get your thoughts on Super Bowl 51 with the Patriots versus the Falcons. Can't wait for this game. Because I always like seeing how Bill Belichick schemes with his defense, and always like watching Tom Brady, just deciphering what he sees on the field. And, I like those intricacies in the game, and I can't wait to see, the strategies commence between the two teams. But, I'm gonna come in, break down the big play when it happens, break down the schemes, gives you the offensive game plan and the defensive game plan of this game. So enjoy Super Bowl 51, the last football game of the season, and I'll come in and break down the plays that happen. Man, can't wait for this game. Can't wait.
now Ryan on second down. And he just chucked that one out of bounds.
The Atlanta Falcons were converting a lot of third and longs. I was stuffing their run game, but for some reason we couldn't stop them on third down. And another third down conversion that they got right here, scored for the touchdown. And what happened on that play, if you look at it, I had a blitz coming, and I was moving my defensive lineman to create a slant so it can free up one of my blitzers. One of the guys did not get back in coverage. He was in man coverage. He was supposed to come on the tight end. He didn't get there in time. He must have got caught in the traffic, and he gave up the touchdown there, and that's why the tight end scored on that play. Right here with the Patriots, the Falcons like to play a lot of cover 3, and this game they were blitzing a lot more. So Tom Brady changes the play, try to get a fade route to Bennett there. Didn't get the touchdown, but right here was just good defense. Should have stayed patient because somebody was just breaking over across the middle, but I was quick to pull the trigger, and instead of letting that play develop, there was really no pressure, and then had to settle for a field goal there. Like I was saying earlier before, we would get him in third and long and just wouldn't come up with the stops. So on this play, I said the reason they're getting that is because they're running these little short routes, and we're playing so far deep to block the picket fence, the first down line, is giving up the out route. So I said, let me man up with blitz, drop the safety in the middle of the field if he tries to go to the tight end, and let me take my chances with Malcolm Butler, matched up with Julio. But by the way they like to run third downs, they like to go deep a lot. So I just played the deep route and got that blitz and sack Matt Ryan right here. Just caught him off guard. They weren't prepared. Touchdown. Got them right there. Touchdown. That was easy pickings for Tom Brady.
Brady gives this one to Lewis. We're going to spin, and he'll be taken down now on third.
I know what I got on the outside. It was a single high cover 3, but he was basically manned up. He beat him on the jam, Edelman, but the throw was too on a line. It wasn't like a little bit of air under it would have helped better with that throw. So he just picked it off. Got to give it to Alfred there. He just made a good play and picked it off. And just can't make mistakes like that in a big game. And right there should have been a pick, but I don't know what the safety was looking at, or he was looking at something else. Alright guys, let me give you the offensive game plan here. By the way the Falcons play their defense is a lot of cover 3, a lot of, under cover 3, like they'll defend, the curl routes like that. So my whole game plan was to get Edelman and Bennett on the out routes, because those were going to be there. So I attacked those, set them up, forced their corners to play deep, to keep them occupied so it can get those guys open across the middle. So that was the whole offensive game plan there. And also running the football, because their defensive line is fast, quick, but they're small, and I felt like wearing them down through the course of the game will have an effect on them later in the game. So when I need to get first downs and keep the chains moving, I can wear them down with my more physical offensive line, with the Patriots offensive line.
Defensive back. Expecting pass. Again on the ground, again it's Ward. And he is going to lose you. Throwing is Brady on third down. To the left side and complete for Julian Edelman. And he's taken. Brady to throw on second down. Amendola catching it left side. And he'll be taken down, but not. Shotgun now for Brady. Dumps it off to Lewis. And down inside the 15. The lead up now to 20-7 in the secondary. A nickel look. They'll need to get the play off quickly. Brady now to throw. Amendola's got it complete. And he's going to be out of bounds here.
Okay, let's talk about the defensive side of the ball, because, you know, I try to get into the mind of Bill Belichick, of how he would scheme and how I would implement the plan. But here's a big play, special teams, that got the ball rolling for the Falcons, that jolted their team, got them going. But defensively, what I wanted to do was force the Falcons to go down the field methodically, but have to get 4 or 5 yards each time, and it would have to be a 3rd and 4 for them to get the points that they wanted. So that's how I played defense. Very stingy, very restrained, kept safeties over the top, double teamed Julio Jones, took chances blitzing on 3rd and longs, and you have to get them in 3rd and longs if you want your defensive scheme to work.
In motion left is Mitchell. Now a carry for White. And he's brought down. It's a pickup of 4. They'll send Amendola in motion right. They'll run it here with Blunt. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Well, now play the explode running.
Earlier, Atlanta was doing a good job stopping the run with, 7, 8 guys. But right here, this was just good execution. I wanted to get them flowing a bit up towards the middle, but I bounced it just a bit to the outside to set up the blocks by the fullback there and the tight end. Just smashed down on the safety and the linebacker there. And right there, I should have scored, but I lost my bounce because I was going so fast with the running back. He just went out of bounds. End up settling for a field goal, and before this play happened, had a guy open, pressed the wrong button. That's what made that look like such a poor decision. But right there, that was a big play, and should have got 7. But keep watching, because this game gets entertaining as it gets along. Like I said, that block field goal got them jolted, and they kind of bogged down the Patriots offense in the second half. So it's going to be a nice little ending for this Super Bowl 51 here, guys.
Throwing is Brady on third down. Oh, incomplete. Nearly. From the gun on third down, Ryan. And it's complete. Hooper. And he will have a first down here at about the...
In the second half, the Falcons obviously made a couple more adjustments, but I was staying with the same defensive premise, just going to give them, not the big play, not give up the big play. Right here, that was pure by design by what they've been doing the whole game, by sending the receivers deep on that 3rd down play. So what I did was disguise Patrick Chung as covering that slot receiver, had him blitz, and had the linebacker blitz, but I also had my edge rusher occupy the tackle, so one of those guys could get free and get to Matt Ryan, and then he fumbled the ball, and that was a big play. Ended up getting a field goal out of it, didn't get a touchdown, but just gotta confuse guys like that, and you just gotta get pressure on Matt Ryan and get him off his spot, and when you get pressure on him, he'll fold up. So that's the defensive strategy I had going. Bring pressure, but be very discreet. Not discreet, but disguise it as much as you can.
Was in the slot for the catch. Quick throw that's complete on the inside slant.
Right here was a huge play. They trying to run like a little rub, slant, pick slant right there. He came underneath, popped them. That was big because the Falcons recovered it, and it still gave them a chance to get a touchdown. But the defense held up, forced them to settle for a field goal, and that still put them in striking distance, but it was still a 2-possession game. But right here, the Falcons desperately needed to get a stop, and they kind of went more into a cover 2 there. That was not Tampa 2, because you saw the linebacker just kept drifting back. So right now, Brady is just reading it, and just, what he sees on film is what he's seeing there, and he's attacking it. So, and they've been running that play all day with the out route all day.
On second down, Ryan. Nowhere to escape, and he
biggest play of the game for the Falcons by far right here. Went with a play action, wasn't falling for it, but Julio Jones is a monster. But right there, Eric Rowe was supposed to be in a deep zone and played man coverage and played up. I don't know why he played up when he was supposed to play back and prevent that. And it's not Devin McCourty's fault, because he's not supposed to get there that fast, but he beat him on the coverage. Matt Ryan just threw it up there, and Julio just did the rest, scored a touchdown, got the game within 2 points with the field goal, pending the extra point, and this was a totally different ball game. And right here, the Patriots wanted to eat clock and be methodical and leave the Falcons with little to no time at all. Big third down play. I see the coverage, and I know what it's going to be. It's going to be a deep zone coverage right here, and basically what they're trying to do is sink back into a deep picket fence defense, and that out route is going to be there half the time if that's the way they're going to play it, because they're trying to picket fence the first down, and they dropped too far deep, and just made the adjustment. Knew what the coverage was because of how I see what they do on film. So with Brady, I just made the adjustments basing off their safeties, how they line up, how their corners were, even though they try to disguise it as man. Found it, and it wasn't, when you see things over and over again, it just becomes muscle memory, and you remember it, you make the adjustment, and then you attack the weakness of the defense. I've been running the ball towards the middle and towards the right, or the left tackle. This time I wanted the right tackle, but I had Chris Hogan come up and get in the way or block the linebacker, because I didn't want any weak side pursuit, and the guard and the center just basically sealed off that path and just opened the hole. So it was just great execution on the part of the offensive line that opened that up, and that was just beautiful execution. I love seeing stuff like that, and that led to a touchdown.
Ryan to throw. And it pops free. The collision there. Here we go. It's Ryan on fourth down. And it's complete. Hooper. Throwing now is Ryan. He's got time in the pocket. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now.
Wow.
This situation is really tough to figure
That
out
was
how to
crazy.
defend because they have plenty of room to still take
On that play you just saw previously to Julio Jones, that was a cover 3 deep single high safety look there, but the whole intentions for that play was to clog up the middle but have Devin McCourty basically shadow where Julio Jones was going with Malcolm Butler there, and they just did a terrific job. But Gabriel almost came with the catch because he just came out of nowhere, but luckily, he dropped the ball, didn't hold on to it, and that sealed the victory for the New England Patriots. And yes, I am picking the New England Patriots, and I'm going to go by that score. I'm going 33-24, as you've seen right there, and I just think New England's defense is the best defense that the Falcons are going to face, and with Bill Belichick 2 weeks to prepare, and Tom Brady basically, seeing this type of defense from playing them previously in the Super Bowl with the Seahawks, I think the Patriots win, and I got them Super Bowl champions.
太凶了。